Are you kidding? Oh my word. Look at that ball, dude. So, on the way in here, I jumped a buck. I don't know how big he was, but I got a glimpse of his rack and he looked pretty big. So yeah, don't know if he's a shooter, but from what I saw, he is. I got all the way back in here, walking for a while, and I set up in my saddle, and I look over, and there is a flipping ladder stand, literally right there. So, yeah, kind of stupid for that, but anyways, we got some buck bomb. Let's go ahead and put some of this out. Oh yeah, look at that. Get a sniff of that. Oh, that stuff is raunchy. I'll put some on my boots and stuff. Alright y'all, it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Just got set up for the evening hunt. So, yeah. Haven't had the best luck so far. You know, I've only seen 3 deer in total. And didn't see anything yesterday, but yeah, we've only seen 3 deer so far. 2 of them were shooter bucks, which is kind of crazy. I've seen 0 deer, like, out in fields. Like, it's just kind of weird. I don't know why, but it's like dead. We might be hunting the wrong spots. But yeah, looking pretty good. The tree I'm set up on has a scrape on it. And I'm just hunting on a cornfield. And I got scrapes like all along this hedgerow. Like walking in here, every tree had a scrape on it. So there's definitely bucks in the area. I just don't know if they're coming through in daylight or not. So there's only one way to find out, and that's to sit here. And we'll see what happens. got deer. There are in fact deer in Kansas. And with all this buck sign, wouldn't be too surprised if they draw some bucks in. Alright y'all, so it is probably about 15 minutes of legal light left. We still got those 2 does out here on the field. They've just been feeding the whole time. So yeah, don't know when they'll leave or if they'll leave. But as soon as it gets to be about 5:45 or so, I think I'm gonna rattle a little bit. I've given these bucks enough time to come in here on their own, so now I gotta pull them in somehow. Got bait out there and everything, and they still ain't showing up. Right, y'all. So I'm just easing through here, and I look over and I see a rack on the ground, a deer laying there. And I'm like, that's weird, that thing almost looks dead. Look at this, guys. There is a monster buck dead right over there. Can you see what I see? Look at that. That thing is massive. Alright, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna see what happened. I can see like entrails and stuff hanging out of his back end. Coyotes probably got him. But that's the second dead deer I've seen, and that thing looks huge. It's literally a dead deer, and I'm shaking because that thing is like massive. Oh my word. My stars. No way. Look at this buck. Look at that. He is bloated. Oh my stars. No. You've got to be kidding me. What happened to this thing? Okay, I gotta figure out what happened to this thing. Alright, y'all, so unfortunately there's like, yeah, I kinda want the antlers. There's no way I can get them, so we just gotta leave them be. But that's so sad. Like that's a very good buck, just but that's just nature. So I don't know if he died from like CWD, but he's not by. I thought that normally. I don't know much about CWD because we don't really have it in Georgia. I mean, we do a little bit, but I thought they normally die like they're by water normally. But yeah, big buck dead. Might have died from old age. He's bloated. I mean, that thing's been dead for probably several days. So yeah, unfortunately, nothing you can do about that. We're just gonna keep moving through here, and hopefully we can get one on the ground that size or bigger. But that's a good sign. I'm in their area. Just gotta find out one that's not dead, so I can make him dead. swirling in here. Bro, there's a massive bump. Oh, my stars, guys. Okay. Gotta control. There is a flippin'. There are 3 monster bugs right there. That one is like 160. Not even kidding. Oh my stars. I gotta keep pushing. Oh my stars. I gotta put this right. Get on this. That's the biggest one right there. I'm watching like 3 or 4 bugs right now. Bugs. No, I wasn't recording. No, y'all couldn't have seen anyways. Oh my stars, I stopped recording. Oh, dude, I'm freaking out. I just shot a bug. Alright, I gotta calm down. Alright. Gotta take a breath. I gotta take a breath. Alright guys, first of all, I want to sincerely apologize. This is my view. It was a deer that, I've been watching these bucks for like 20 minutes. It was a deer that just started blowing right back here. So this 130-ish probably buck gets out. I didn't even know there was a doe here till he got up. He got up and was like coming over here to see what this deer was blowing at. And I was like, it's now or never. He's at 20 yards. And this is my view. I had my camera set right here. I just planted it down. Forgot to hit record because he was literally right here. And he was about to come behind this tree and I wouldn't have been able to get a shot. So he was standing right here when I shot 20 yards. Oh my stars. I really apologize for not getting that on camera. I thought I had it recording, but I turned it off to save battery. I think I did a good shot. I might have hit a little bit back.
Hello?
Yo, I just shot the buck.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't think he's not the biggest one, but there was a deer blowing behind me, and this buck like came over here to see what was going on. He was at 20 yards, and I was like, dude, I gotta shoot now or never. So I like stood up to shoot, and he looked right at me. And I pulled back, and it was like no time, and I shot. But as soon as I shot, a doe jumped up right there. So there's a hot doe in the area. Dude, you gotta come back here and shoot this buck, man. There's at least I mean, there were like at least, I think it was 3, if not 4, like 130 plus. Alright guys. Noob mistake, once again, forgetting to hit record. Are you kidding me? But honestly, you couldn't even see it anyways. But let me show you my arrow. Oh, dude, I cannot believe. We got blood all up on these bushes here. Oh my word, guys, this is crazy. I think he might be dead, but I don't want to get my hope up too fast. Yeah, let's go ahead and trail this thing, see what happened. Alright, so this is where we got blood right here. We got blood right here. Got blood right here. Blood here. I thought he ran that way. Got blood right there. Got blood here. Got blood there. What the hell? There's a flipping 160-inch buck at 20 yards. I have never in my life, that's that big one. I just shot a buck. And that monster is just right there. I could have walked up here and shot him. I am completely speechless right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with what I shot, but that's insane. I thought that joker was gone, but no, there was a doe bedded. There's a freaking spike. These deer are on crack. Yo, what have you been eating, dude? Hey, buddy. Yo, what are you doing? I'm trying to hunt here. Tell your big boy get back in here for my brother tonight. That's insane. Well, we got a deer to track. I've never had something like that happen. These deer are rutted up. Good grief. Anyways, we got blood right here. I'm just gonna track this deer while that little buck's staying here. Okay, we got blood there. What's going on? This is not cool. Of course, homie had to take the hardest possible route. Okay, he jumped through here. Put one right there. Put right there. Put right there. Oh, there he is right there. All my stars, guys. Oh my word, dude. There's no shot, dude. Oh my word. Look at that ball, dude. That is insane. Oh my word. No shot, dude. Oh, what was that shot? Oh, I hit the artery. No, he was quarter too. Yo. Let's stinking go, dude. Look at that block, dude. That's a solid 130 right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't that 160, but I'll take him any day. Oh my word. Yes, sir. Alright, y'all, so after a bunch of pictures and calling people, I'm gonna go back, get my backpack, and we're gonna drag it straight out that way. That's the shortest way. It's gonna be really hard for me to drag it. I have no water with me. I forgot to get my water bottle, so it was kinda dumb of me. But gotta go back, get my backpack, then we'll start dragging it. I don't know if I might just take it real easy. I don't want to gas myself out and then not have water. So luckily he don't have like just a massive body on him. Still pretty big body, but not just massive, so it might be easier to drag. Alright, y'all, we got it here. So yeah, I guess that concludes this video and this trip to Kansas. I have a doe tag, but I'm probably not gonna use that. So yeah, we came here to kill a buck, and we did, and I am super happy for it, with it. So yeah, I had a chance to shoot the bigger one, or not really a chance, but there was a bigger one there. So if I would have tried really, really hard, I probably could have pulled it off, but also there's a chance that this thing would have spooked, and then it would have spooked him. And so I just figured, hey, I asked God to give me a chance, and he did. So I said, looks like God wants me to take this one. So that's what I did, and I am happy with it. And yeah, that's all that really matters, I guess. I'm happy with it, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. So Eric's back in there trying to kill that big one he saw this morning, so hopefully he can get that done. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back maybe next year, the year after, so I might turn this into a yearly tradition, because I can't kill a buck at home, so gotta come to Kansas. Now, you don't have to come to Kansas. It actually sucks hunting out here. Like, it's terrible. So nobody else, y'all don't come to Kansas.